there's been riots on the streets of the United States basically every day. On the one side, you have like Antifa and Black Lives Matter. I don't know.
Well,
To
I'm not there physically, so I all I know is what you tell me or my friends tell me from all over the states or the news tell me. So, what is
Okay, well,
happening?
don't trust the news. That's one thing for sure. Don't trust the
Hmm.
news because the agenda of the news organizations is really in question right now. I mean, just constantly dividing everyone. I mean, whether it comes
Hmm.
to gender, whether it comes to race, whether it comes to political affiliation. I mean, the
Right.
news is just trying to split everyone up into these different factions, and I'm sure it has something to do with making it easier for them to make money.
I think this is like the biased news, let's call it like that, the biased broadcasting, the biased, reporting that we're seeing all over the place. And you said it right. It's whether it has to do with race, whether it has to do with gender, whether it has to do with politics, whether it has to do with anything. It's almost like today you go to whatever news outlet you want to watch according to what group, what team you're rooting for. It's almost like, no, I'm a Lakers guy, so I only watch,
But
LNN
what if
or
you're
whatever, and I'm a,
what if
I'm
you're
a
not as what if you're not as savvy and you just wake up in the morning and you open up the news and you're not sure
You're
what's going
probably
on, and
right.
now you start getting fed
You
the
you
story.
it seems to me like people already know this is what's happening.
No,
You're
no,
going
no, no,
you're
no,
going
no,
to
no,
watch
no, no,
what you're rooting for. That's why you're going
no,
to watch
no,
the
no,
story.
no. Can't be. It can't be. This is
Come
why.
on. Come on.
I wouldn't
I
say that people are just picking their side and just feeding themselves. I'm saying actually people are being
Mhm.
fed a reality.
It's hard for me to believe that people don't even, they just won't watch one news outlet, and they don't even question. They just think that's the
Believe,
reality. That's
believe
that's
it.
it.
Believe it.
They
That's
at
exactly how
least
it is.
they at least have it up their mind somewhere
Nope.
that they're
Nope.
watching something that is biased a certain way. They just
Nope.
want to
Nope.
watch it.
Nope. 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 Your feet are not, you're in a
Unbelievable.
bubble. It's not how it is. It's not how it is
Unbelievable.
here. Most people are not searching for the other side of the story. I know many, many people in family and at work and around who believe the narrative that they see in the news. That's it.
And they just watch one, the news that say
The other side they watch, for example, if they're CNN watchers, they think that the Fox side is lying, or if they're Fox watchers, they think that CNN is just lying.
no. So you see, that's something. That is something. They understand there are competing narratives. Okay, that's enough. That's already something. I'm getting at something here. What I'm trying to say is people today, I think, whether it's more or less conscious, people are somewhat, of course, nobody likes to think that they're being fed the story they want to hear. No one wants to think that. But and I'm not saying that everyone's aware of that. No. But everyone's at least aware in 2020, at least aware that there are competing narratives about what is real.
So when we start, as you said, to educate ourselves about the system that's going on, when we start to see things from above, from this kind of quote unquote spaceship that we keep joking about, right? Then we look down on people, on the politics, on social media, as if, like in our earlier example, we're looking at the vegetation. We look at it from a
Mm-hmm.
higher level. And when we look
Yeah.
at it from a higher level, then we have access into the system from a different place. Then we can have kind of
I totally
we
see
have
what you're saying. Yeah. Connecting to our higher identity, to our higher existence, to a broader level of human perception. That is the only thing that will also save us from the political divide and from the social divide and from the economic divide. It's the only thing. We need a greater identity, a higher level of ourselves to connect to. And only that will save us from sinking into, the kind of war that we have with each other today, which is about identity as well. So there's work to do.